about you, and it's no one else like you is what they're getting. Positive vibes only. Shout out to King Sauce Boss in the building about you, and it's no one Sauce the Boss in the building.
Before he got shot in the head, and he was
Sauce the Boss in the building.
What the do y'all expect that girl to do? She done helped this man get all the way back to feeling good, and now he's still back on the same boat. You can't force a man to change. That man got shot in the head. Everybody left him except her.
In April 2020, Jamal Collins' life changed forever when he was shot in the head.
Yo, what's up? Motherfucker parked up, all that, huh?
The incident resulted in a traumatic brain injury. Doctors were uncertain about his recovery, but by his side stood Lynn, his devoted baby mother. Lynn became Jamal's primary caregiver, helping him relearn basic tasks and navigate the challenges of his new reality. Not only was she taking care of him, but their son as well. Their journey was documented on platforms like TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook, where they inspired many with their resilience and love.
Woohoo!
Slow down, slow down, slow down. Because you don't want daddy to go through the door the wrong way.
Girl, you gotta have my back. Me and you. Your body on my body, too. Your body. Oh, no holding out. I wanna know the hype.
What?
Why would you do that?
Huh?
As Jamal's condition improved, the couple continued to share their lives online, gaining a significant following. Their story was one of hope, showing that love could overcome even the most daunting obstacles. This journey wasn't easy, but Lynn was determined to help Jamal recover. While doctors warned he might be paralyzed, Lynn refused to accept that as his fate. Every day, Lynn helped him out of bed and guided him through speech exercises. Because at one point, Jamal couldn't speak, walk, or do anything on his own. But everything changed thanks to Lynn's dedication.
Okay, so Jamal has a TBI, and this is what he does when he has too much saliva on his tongue and he's trying to say something, but he's not able to swallow the spit enough. Is that correct, Jamal?
No.
Okay, help me with that. Why do you do that? Your lips?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Your lips is dry or your tongue is dry?
Wet.
Your lips are too wet or your tongue is too wet?
Wet.
The tongue is too wet, so you're trying to dry it to talk.
Yeah.
All right, Jamal is back from therapy. Show me your certificate.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Yeah.
So he has officially completed phase A of his rehabilitation to getting better. So he made it to Shirley Ryan. He did his month of speech, the aphasia program. And now he has to work on his physical therapy. So he now has to get in neurology therapy that will help him with his balancing. So that's the next goal, is to figure out where in Minnesota he can go for that. That'll be phase 2. So, that program's 2 months. Oh, and while he's thinking of that, Jamal did get better with his spelling. He got better with his speech. He got better with his sentences. His sentences. He went up 45% in understanding. Every test that I showed either was 19 out of 20 or 20 out of 20. And the only thing that they said to be clear on is when you're joking. So if you're like, oh, Jamal, you so crazy, you need to state that you are just playing with Jamal and not that he is actually crazy. His brain is trying to tell the difference. So anything that you're doing where he might not understand if you're joking or not, just to state if it's a joke.
As the years went by, Jamal slowly got his confidence back. His progress was incredible, and soon, he and Lynn became a fan-favorite couple on TikTok. Their love story and healing journey helped them gain over 900,000 followers and build a massive presence online.
Oh, cheating ass, toxic ass, good dick motherfucker.
Hate your ass.
With my man today, back outside tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll be done with him today, then be at his house tomorrow.
My
I'll be
man.
busting out the windows, got him switching up his car.
But with fame comes drama, and the internet, as usual, had something to say. Rumors started swirling around Lynn, questioning her motives. People asked, is she only staying for the money? Does she really love him? Or is she using him for clout?
Her comment is, she states that I cheated on Jamal with his friend. Jamal, have I cheated on you with your friend?
No, at all. No.
And who was your best friend?
Don.
And can you show us Don?
Yeah, right here.
So everybody who is a real Lynn Mall family, friend, supporter, knows who Don is. Don has been here from the beginning. He has done everything that you can imagine to help this man continue to progress and get better and better. And majority of y'all don't have friends like that that's going to even help y'all when y'all are that low. He was the only friend that was there.
Yeah.
I respect his girlfriend respects me, and we do everything that we can to make sure that Jamal continues to grow.
All right.
About this money. Y'all say I gotta keep
money. What? Man, I owe you that. All right.
Now, Jamal, do I spend your disability check?
Let's clear it up. Does she get a disability check for you?
No.
Thank you. Now, for the people who want to know what I do, I went to school to be an esthetician, so I do lashes, I do facials. I have my own job doing payroll, so I don't sit here and need Jamal for nothing. I help Jamal because I want to. You guys are forgetting that I had $1 million that if I would have pulled the plug on him, I could have been living my own best life. I didn't have to do this. I do this because I love Jamal. Now, all y'all projecting on me because of how you feel about your baby daddy, and y'all want him to be Charles and wouldn't want to be here, and I wouldn't take care of him, and the men knowing that your baby mama's not going to take care of you, I don't know what to tell you. But this man was good to me. So all the females that's acting like, oh my God, he did this and he made me feel like this. When Jamal got shot, there wasn't one bitch that could post nothing.
No.
Nothing.
No.
Not a, oh, this is me and him here.
What?
And oh, we was here.
Yeah.
Nothing. Nan one. Nobody. So let's make this clear. All this shit is genuine.
Yeah.
This is our first Q&A. And if y'all like this one, drop the comments below and we'll see about 2.
I chose Job Corps because first, it's free. That's first and foremost. Secondly,
okay, so I just want to answer this question for anyone who is not married. Jamal got in some trouble in 2018, 2019, and he went to jail, and we had to figure out who was going to be able to control his cars, his money, and his health if something was to go wrong. So he made me his power of attorney, which is his POA. And this is something that you guys can look up, see if you're interested in it, if you are not married. So when she asks, how was I able to pull the plug? That's how I was able to pull the plug, is I was his power of attorney. He made me that. Not him got hurt and then signed the papers. He has to be physically functioning, mentally right to make these decisions. And he trusted me enough to make decisions for his finances, his health, and here we are today. I didn't pull the plug, and I still had my $1 million insurance that I didn't know about, and I didn't take it because I felt like it wasn't worth it without having him here. And here we is today. We making money, and everything is right, and all this was because I had the power of attorney. Now, if I did not have the power of attorney, this man would not be here. So it's crazy how things work all the way from 2018 to 2019. You would have never known that that piece of paper saved him.
The accusations got out of hand, some even going as far as claiming she slept with Jamal's brother. A complete lie. Despite everything Lynn had done, she was dragged through the mud. And the truth is, if it weren't for Lynn and her mother, Jamal wouldn't have progressed the way he did. His entire story would have went unknown if she hadn't been the one documenting his recovery.
We do appreciate y'all getting him and taking the time to keep him with y'all and do for him. But at the same time, y'all are mistreating him by keeping him away from his family. That's all we are saying. We have never did anything to harm Jamal, no more than what y'all are doing. No, y'all know that Jamal has behavior issues where he hits everybody, and we deal with that. Everybody in his family. Everybody in his family deal with it. And we still get Jamal. Like, come on now. Your mom be putting her hands on him, all type of shit. Let's talk about how Jamal, you was Jamal. The mom. Like, let's be real. Talk about how he was the mom. Shauna. Y'all want y'all. Shauna trying to get her get back. That's why you leave the responsibility on Ree, your mom. The bitch that look like motherfucking.
That's another thing. Like, the boy don't even live at this girl house. Ears. Like, he lives at the mama house.
And then you talking about where was y'all at? Where was he at before his accident? Let's be real. He was not staying with Shauna. His clothes was at my house. His clothes was at Antoinette's house.
Hella shoes in my clothes. Hella motherfucking shit in my motherfucking closet.
Like, come on, man. Stop motherfucking. We not up about it. Y'all just want to make it seem like
we tried to get the nigga. We tried to do all of that.
He said he want to be there. He wants to be there.
Not only is that where he wanna be, and we not mad at that, but it's like they pushed us away. This is the route they wanted to go. They wanted to make it seem like we was some no good, no shit ass motherfuckers. Like we ain't give. Never was that. Never has been that. Never was that, or none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Never cared. Never did we ask them for any money or be like, Jamal don't
just
have
like
this.
the GoFundMe.
Where's that money at?
Our family never told them to start no
GoFundMe. This woman, the girl didn't even get the okay from his mother. She counted his mama out from day one. Why? Because the mom said that she was not pulling the plugs on her baby. This is her baby boy. She refused to the plug on her son.
So let me ask Facebook this. This is 200 to however many motherfucking viewers. When you have a balloon release, what does that mean? What does that mean?
They said rest in peace and everything.
They the motherfuckers who had a balloon release and all that shit. Like, come on now.
Like, speak facts. That's what y'all do. Y'all want to slander us so much to TikTok. We don't give a fuck. We don't even know how to work TikTok. We don't give a about no social media. Everybody got their own lives.
We got Jamal on the thing right now. He just said he do the shit because he likes the fame. Like, of course, he's gonna keep hopping on TikTok. He's gonna keep answering whatever, doing whatever.
Yeah,
she was trying to fuck. The mom was trying to fuck on the brother. The brother was
brand new Escalade.
What was you talking about? And that's what was going left. What you talking about? Like, motherfuckers been around since day one. Shut us out. This is what they wanted. You wanted to do by yourself, G motherfuckers, let you do it by yourself. Nobody's finna keep doing police ass shit. Nobody's finna keep. Why is the family still being dragged? Y'all got the boy, right? Y'all got the money, right? Y'all have the means to take care of him, right? So what's the problem? Why y'all steady dragging Minnesota? I don't give a about Minnesota. All Minnesota is crash out. Minnesota's
but Minnesota
not
a real with school
and
anyway.
That's why I'm
so
saying.
Ain't even
that's why I'm saying I don't give about Minnesota. I'm trying to get to her viewers. I don't give a somebody in Minnesota think because anybody who knows me, anybody who knows my family, anybody who knows Jamal would be well taken care of with his family. G, it ain't got nothing to do with y'all Minnesota motherfuckers. This is to her viewers. This is to the motherfuckers who don't know. Like, come on now. We're gonna talk about the motherfuckers who don't know because y'all built a platform for motherfuckers. You only did this for the money. Now you on here talking about, oh, love is tired. How the you tired if you doing it for love? If a motherfucker say for love. How you tired? How you tired? You doing it for love? This your baby daddy. This what you're supposed to be doing.
Love is unconditional.
You're supposed to do this.
Love don't get tired. That shit's
Like,
unconditional.
come on
You don't
now.
love somebody and
Just
get
like
tired.
we're obligated to do this because this our family, we never let up. But we not finna let y'all play with us either. Like, come on now. Motherfuckers got whole backgrounds, whole shit going on. Ain't nobody, come on, ain't nobody doing that. Nobody's doing it. On top of, like a motherfucker just said, y'all won't even let this boy see his own kid. Gee, that shit's sad as hell. He can't see his own seed. Firstborn, though. I think as a caregiver, she has a right to be tired, but she should lean on his family. You know, she don't have a right to be tired because when she pushed everybody away, that was her. Yeah, ain't no higher than I want everybody to step up, bitch. When we was there, we been there. Motherfuckers was there from day one. Now you done got all the money. You done did all. Now you tired? Out of here. No, that's not how that works. If you doing it for love, do it for love, baby. You don't get tired. You don't get tired.
There's her side, his side, the family's side, and then there's the truth. Recently, Jamal's family has come forward to share their version of the story. According to them, Lynn and her mother allegedly had the courts place restrictions, preventing Jamal from visiting or being around his family. The order reportedly included his mother, 2 brothers, and 2 sisters. They also accused Lynn and her mother of having financial motives for taking care of Jamal, even going as far as to claim that Lynn's mother had been involved with Jamal romantically, and that Lynn herself had been unfaithful. Eventually, Lynn's mother got so fed up with the accusations that she went live with Jamal to address the rumors. That's when the truth finally came out. Jamal admitted he had cheated on Lynn, both before and after his brain injury.
So let's get some tea out. Before your relationship, right? Who was the cheater in y'all's relationship? We couldn't hear that. We couldn't hear that. They want to know, they think they spilling some tea, so here. Before you were injured, who was the cheater in your relationship? Was it you or her? Are you sure? I'm asking you, are you sure? Are you sure it was you? Were you a cheater? I'm asking you. I didn't really mess with you too much with it back then. Huh? Look at, he's smiling. Were you a cheater? A little bit? Yeah. Okay. Have you been with another girl since your injury? Yeah. I didn't hear that either. Yeah. Are you guys hearing some of the tea that people think that they know? Yeah. So for those of you who are unaware, yeah, Jamal did live with his sneaky link, right? Yeah. Once Jamal was able to move around in a wheelchair and stuff, he wasn't fully healed, but he didn't have a feeding tube or you didn't have a trach. He moved in with his sneaky link, right? I did. Y'all hear that? So this is what I say: be prepared. What? Your trach was gone. Yes, it was. It was. You did not leave the house with your trach like that. You want me to show you a video? No. Yeah. So that's what I say when I say be prepared to, if you guys asking questions, be prepared for the answer, not the answer y'all make up, because I got the man right here. And again, I just asked, were y'all aware that Jamal lived with his sneaky link? And it got quiet. And y'all talk about we being messy. No, y'all dead wrong when y'all come on here. And now I'm going to jump on the Lynn bandwagon. when y'all talk about Lynn, who has done nothing with her pure heart, but tried to bring Jamal back to the best he can be. And y'all want to come out here and shame and throw lies and put dirt on her name. That's what I don't like. But the person who's doing the dirt, y'all want to smile in his face and be like, but he got a TBI. He got a TBI. We don't need to block anybody. It's the truth, and I don't love him any differently, but I got receipts and I lived through it where y'all have not. What's there to be embarrassed about? I don't sleep with Jamal. So when he was cheating before, if he says he was cheating, I may be aware of it, I may not. That's something that he did. That shows his character, not mine. About him being after, that's something that his family arranged. His family arranged that. Yeah. We've done nothing but make Jamal a better person. Yeah. And I think the fact that a lot of people, especially women, can't accept, even though y'all know we are the nurturers and we're the ones that put us on the back page and build up a man. Y'all don't like the fact that she built Jamal back up, and with the help of her mom or whoever. I don't think that y'all like that. So y'all trying to find a little crack to make it big to fit y'all's narrative. But I'll give it to you a little bit. And Jamal just gave it to you a little bit. He said he was the cheater and he did live with his sneaky link. And that's truth that can't be changed, right? They hate the truth. And there's probably the part that people keep missing. They keep missing the part when we say journey, recovery. Journey, recovery, right? Nobody is perfect, and I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. We know that. But the situation was not perfect. But we're doing what we think is best for Jamal. And the fact that I would just say if it was 200 people that felt a different way, those 200 people should keep quiet, because 5 years, you've done nothing to help the man get better. But you want to give 200 people want to give their advice to us. And I can say, I think I know what's best for Jamal, but how can y'all? Y'all don't do nothing but get on the internet and do your little, I think. And I have tough skin. I don't care what you think. I do this for Jamal. So, of course, what they say, people don't like what's right. If we was out here doing some wrong, y'all would blow us up. We would be really famous. Because there's a lot of creators on here that do a lot of bogus stuff. Y'all blow them up. This is what I go through when I with my interactions with Jamal. It's just laughter. And you can't be mad at him. You can't get mad at him.
As you can see, Jamal did admit to cheating on Lynn, even after everything she did for him. But neither Lynn nor her mother holds it against him. They're still by his side. In fact, Lynn's mother directly shut down the allegations that she and Jamal had ever been intimate.
And do you like sharing your journey?
I do.
Yes, we live in Minnesota, and since Jamal has been injured, for those of you guys asking why he's not with his family and stuff, he did not live with us the whole time he has been injured. He got injured, he lived with us, he went back and lived with his family, and then he came back to us because his family put him in a group home. So he came home to us on hospice.
Yeah.
He got better.
Yeah.
And this is before he was really on TikTok. He was able he was in a wheelchair. He didn't have a trach or a feeding tube, and his family wanted to take care of him. And he went and lived with his family. I said before, he went and lived with his sneaky link. He lived with other people before, and he ended up being in a group home, and he called Lynn to come and get him. And we came back and got him. And that's how he ended up being back at our house. So for those of you who keep asking, where's his family, and why he's not with his family, that's why. And I know a lot of you guys are on here and you're saying, oh, she's rude, she does this, she does that. That's because I have to go in protective mode. I've been in protective mode for so long. Sometimes it's hard for me to calm down, speak, not being so angrily, because it does anger me that how he was treated. And now I just don't have time for any BS, like people saying stuff that is so far from the truth. I just be like, I make time for it. And then that's when you guys be like, oh, the mama's rude, I don't get what her. Oh, just put yourself in my shoes.
Jamal and Lynn's mother addressed and cleared up some of the circulating rumors. Meanwhile, Lynn posted a video sharing her thoughts and feelings about the situation.
Hey y'all, my name is Lynn, and a lot of you know that this page has been built off of the love for my family, taking care of my son, taking care of my child's father who has suffered with a traumatic brain injury. But today I'm starting a new journey. It's going to be a series that's called I Am Not Only a Caregiver, because the truth is I'm still human, I'm still a woman, and I'm still Lynn. I want to show what it looks like to grieve someone who is still living. I want to show what it feels like to love someone who has changed when your love has stayed the same. I want to just be transparent and show the parts that no one shows when it comes to being a caregiver. The loneliness, the heartbreaks, when you can't talk to people because they don't, relate. A lot of the things that, people forget. I want to create a safe space, and I want this to be for anyone who's healing, anyone who's a caregiver, anyone who is dealing with any type of healing in general. Just please be gentle with me, because as easy as these words, they just flowed out. It was actually something really, really hard for me to say. So I'm ready. If you're healing too, let's just walk through this together and let it begin. So tonight, I want to have a really deep, heavy conversation. At least it's going to be heavy for me. I want to talk about a few things that have been sitting on my heart. I think we should do it at like 8 p.m. Central. It's like 5 here right now. I live in Minnesota, so it's gonna be Central Time. I've been with Jamal 3 years before he got hurt, and then 5 years after he got hurt. That's when he got his TBI. And one thing for sure is, before that man got his TBI, he loved the ground that I walked on. Like, there's nothing I could ask for. There's nothing that didn't get handled. Nothing. But, after his injury, a lot of things have changed, and we sit online and we talk about, what's the same and, what's different, but we're always like talking about personality and stuff. But the whole thing about it is I stayed, I loved him through it. I do love him through it. When he couldn't talk, when he couldn't walk, I stayed because that's unconditional love, not your ability to do for me or what you have done for me, but just the situation. I knew the person, and I knew he could get back to himself. But sometimes, people, their love changes, and, they change. So, you have to kind of like figure it out, you know, especially with a person who is going through their own healing. So I want to ask tonight, it's going to be a question you can answer here. You can come and answer. When the love changes after trauma, do you stay or do you go? So you can drop your answer if you're not going to be there tonight, or you can drop how you feel in the comments, but it's going to be a deep conversation. Let's do 8 p.m. Central, and come if you can relate. Come if you need advice on what you're going through that's similar like this. Come if you're healing, or just come with good vibes. But just please come with good vibes. So see y'all there.
What are you still doing here? You still have not downloaded Pi Adblock? You know I'm just gonna keep showing up on your screen until you download it, right? Honestly, it's 2025. No one is watching ads anymore, not even me, and I'm literally in the ads. We have downloaded Pi, the free Chrome extension that blocks ads on all your favorite sites. It takes like 2 seconds to install, and then you can just use the internet freely and you forget about all the ads that used to be there. Unless you still want ads, because with Pi, you can opt in to see
It's coming. It's coming over you.
Oh my God, no. That.
Meet Ash, who runs the TikTok account Follow Pete and Ash with her partner. They usually share fun videos, daily adventures, and lighthearted moments. But in November 2021, Ash posted something very different, an experience unlike anything she had ever.
Everybody wish him happy birthday.
Oh, this is big right here, y'all. Everybody wish Sauce, the official boss, happy birthday, man. Let's go. Let's see it in the timeline.
Feeling down, just
I like to
get you a bag of that.
I like to wish Sauce.
Can't find him, Mr. Enron. Can't greet him with two, only the third eye.
I like to wish Sauce the boss a happy birthday. I like to give a big shout out to Ashley Gordon. That's somebody say happy Gordon. Charlie Fields.
Albert Einstein, imagination is more important than knowledge.
I like how that sounds.
Extraterrestrial.
I like to give a big happy birthday to Sauce the boss.
They fear what they don't
feel like we in the rooftop or something. You know what I mean? I like to give a big shout out to Benny Chapo, the official capo.
How bad do you want success? I was holding my breath.
Shout out to Sauce the boss, man. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I turned 1 through 6.
You don't quit. Short shit.
Yeah. Mr. Clean.
Break it down. Call me Megatron Ron. Or Teflon Dawn. Hey, got
you can count on the fingerless hand how many people I can trust.
I like to give a big shout out to Boyce Roseboro. His choice been thorough. I like to say, hey girl, to J girl.
I stay to myself, I'm known as the cool kid. Come to the moolah, G's on his head like the school days between 2 legs.
Wow, look at all the birthday wishes. Friday night, he's watching us on his birthday.
Friday night. He could be anywhere in the world. He's watching us.
Oh man, we're back once again. You know, it's a beautiful day. If you're feeling down, just get you a bag of that. And just light up. Can't fire Mr. Hair Rod. Can't greet him with two, only the third eye. Killer vision, PSER in hospitals. Let me on this track. Accidents and opera O's. Conscience, unconscious. Flow riding on my train. Denzel, Chris Pine, unstoppable. Albert Einstein. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Therefore, I'm flying off the tracks. Extraterrestrial blunt, I got it on my lab. When I land Soul Train line, hop up on my dad. They fear what they don't understand. I forgive them cause they don't really know no better. Hope let them walk on water. I'm dancing in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean with a polo sweater. How bad do you want success? I was holding my breath unconsciously. The conscious me woke up and came up for air. I turned 136 into the bombarding. Dancing bachata, guaranteed I'm in the dreams. Fire miss, Mr. Clean. Dirty talk, come shots, Listerine. The devil tried to catch me slipping, but my third eye open. I see when I don't look. Body growing out the ground. I'm breathing the coke. The pressure coming, they bitching up. You can count on the fingerless hand how many people I can trust. The wordplay insane. Meditate, bring down a plane with no pass for air. I turn 136 into the bombarding. Dancing bachata, guaranteed I'm in the dreams. Fire miss, Mr. Clean. Dirty talk, come shots, Listerine. The devil tried to catch me slipping, but my third eye open. I see when I don't look. Body growing out the ground. I'm breathing the coke. The pressure coming, they bitching up. You can count on the fingerless hand how many people I can trust. The wordplay insane. Meditate, bring down a plane with no passengers on it. Facing the blunt, putting mileages on it. Pushing T attitude, cutting ways, malices wasn't on it. I stayed to myself, I'm known as the cool kid. Come to the moolah, G's on his head like the school days.